everyone, Lord Nod here. Last day of ESWC, the finals for Dota 2 have just finished. We have with us a really cool team who actually gave a good fight to Team Navi. You heard their interview before, but it's my pleasure to bring in the captain. Hi, welcome to the show, and introduce your team.
I'm Fogged. This is Tides of Time. This is our stand-in Boba, who's replacing our Snaking, who's missing. This is Way Too Sexy, and our background right here is AUI 2000.
Great. There you guys know what this is. The names are down below in case you go ahead and make those mistakes. Just check in the channel. So okay. Cool. Just wanted to know about the history of Team Dignitas. How did it start? How do you name yourself?
Okay, well, originally we've been kind of shifting our group just to get a more comfortable and more like a stronger group of 5 so that we can play very well together. And originally we were named Pot and Bottom. I know people probably know that one. It was a joke. It was an inside joke with our team. It didn't mean anything, honestly. It was just a complete joke. But originally we just started out playing together, and we realized that we actually had potential, and we started competing, and we did very, very well versus some of the best teams in the world, like Navi and some of the like Asian teams and some of the other teams that have been some other European teams. And we became very confident that we could actually make a team and succeed, and we've done so. And yeah,
nice.
I mean, now we've solidified our core 5, even though we're now playing with the stand-in. We played with the stand-in because our other player couldn't play because he was too young, but it ended up being all right, and we ended up just controlling it and making it work.
Yeah, well, you did win $8,000 right now. I know that's not the perfect win,
yeah,
but $8,000 is not chump change, yeah? So
no, it's not. We did it. We obviously we wanted to go for first place because that's what everybody shoots for, but second place is good, and we wanted the chance to play against Navi, and we did, and even though we underperformed and we didn't play at our best, which we thought we could have done way better, but it was still a good match. It was good competition. It was good games.
So talk to us about the game. Tell us how you played and how the team played. I know you lost, but walk us through some highs and some lows.
First game we were off to a really good start, and then people got caught out and pudged when we knew that he was out trying to hook people, and it basically kind of fell from there. We were kind of going back and forth in first game, but we ended up losing. Second game, I'd say I made a lot of mistakes on my hero, and my personal opinion is we had a bit weaker picks second game, but we still could have won that if I played better. And of course, you know, this is our first LAN, so I think it's a really good learning experience for us overall.
Well, I think, frankly, watching us, which is there, yes, there was a slight difference between you, but you guys did admirably well. Most of the casters were saying you got a good team going here, and I think this just comes with experience, so that you'd go. So, experience. How have you guys played a lot of tournaments, LANs, not maybe together, but individually in the at stateside or wherever?
Well, for me personally, I don't think that LAN's a big deal for me because I play like Dota every day. But as a team, I think that we can perform better at LAN together. This, like he said, this is our first LAN. We all could have played better, but like we said, it just comes with the experience, and hopefully if we go to DreamHack, we'll do another top 3 finish, or if not, just win the whole tournament.
Yeah, well, DreamHack, that means, are you guys up for DreamHack? You're going there?
Well, we're not 100% sure. We can't really say anything, so we'll see. We'll find out. Maybe they'll know when you guys will know if we're there.
Yeah. But what on the next plans? What's the calendar looking like? What's the next event you are going for, even if it's stateside?
At this point, we're not 100% sure, but we're shooting for whatever we can. Honestly, whatever we can compete at, whatever we have we have a good chance for mostly anybody, in our opinion. So whatever we can play, whatever we can get into. We obviously want to go to the international when it comes around, so we're going to play our best until then.
Yep. What about both of you? I have a surprise, everyone back home. He is an American citizen, but I'd love to go ahead and say we have the stand-in here who's actually born in Bangalore, if I'm not wrong, right? Yeah. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I was born in Bangalore. I moved here when I was around 2 or so. I moved to the US, of course, when I was 2. So I've been living here, and I actually went back to India last year or so, and I had no idea there was actually a lot of players that played Dota there. So my cousin and his friends all played, so they asked me to play in a tournament with them, and I didn't really know anyone at that point, so I won. I think it was in, what's the name of the city? Sorry.
Bangalore.
No, it wasn't Tamil Nadu. Chennai? Yeah, Chennai. It was a name of it, I forgot too, but It was one of those tournaments, and we played and we won that, so it was fun, pretty fun.
Nice. Was that recent or long ago?
It was last year.
Last year. So
Big one and
God of Gaming?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, God of
Not
Gaming.
God of Gaming, the other one. There's like another one. They hold it in the mall.
Yeah, God of Gaming.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Shout out to our stand-in, excellent player.
Yeah.
Excellent play. Hey, there you go. Hoot hoot. Go for India.
Wait, do all the Indian players watch this or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
But 2 million of them.
Okay. Wait. Shout out to Pulse, Gizmo, Master, I think is his name, and then Sharath. Those are the. And then shout out to my cousin that still plays, and then his friends.
There you go. All of those guys are actually from the core team of Lord Nod. We are the organizers for the events there. So yeah, shout out to him and go for India. Well, we have one player left, and I'm going to ask you one more technical question. The question's more, and maybe I'm stepping on like toes here, but wanted to always ask some really good teams. And I've asked Navi this, and I tend to ask this a question from a lot of people. Will a good Dota player play well at League of Legends automatically?
No, I don't think that you automatically get good at any game, but I think there are skills that do transfer over, and someone with Dota experience will improve at League of Legends faster than someone without it. I mean, it's the same thing with Dota, StarCraft 2. Like, all those games, you do have skills that translate.
And what about all of your experience? Are you more Warcraft players, Dota players who translated to Dota 2? Or is Dota 2 the first game you actually got into?
I'm pretty sure that all of us have played Dota for a long time. I actually started in StarCraft when it was Aeon of Strife, so I mean I've been playing since I was a toddler basically. I've been playing this game forever, and I'm sure that they've all played when they was in Dota, and some of us actually came from Heroes of Newerth, me and Way 2, and yeah.
Yeah, so Han, Dota, StarCraft, Dota,
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah, Dota 1.
Dota 1.
Dota 1.
Played StarCraft 2.
Played Han, Heroes of Newerth.
Well, you have a broad spectrum of RDS, and does that mechanics really translate? Because most of, as you said, StarCraft, we have a couple of interviews. We have some really good StarCraft players who've started playing Dota 2. Does the mechanical exercises, the keyboard pushes really go? Because a lot of people in India are saying, great, now I have the game, Dota 2 is relatively free to play if you can get the key. But once you have it, how do I become better? I can play the bots, I can play a little online, but is there a regimen that you guys go through?
It's honestly just time. It takes a lot of time, I mean, the thing is, when you're playing alone, if you're playing with friends, okay, maybe it's a little bit different, but once you start playing on a team, it's basically a completely different game. If you're playing individually in matchmaking, just playing versus random people, you're playing, but it's not the same as if you're playing versus 5 people who are smart and are playing together and playing overall as a team, because Dota is not an individual game, it's a full team game.
Yeah. Well, so, and I was talking to Team United, which is the other girl team from the US, and they live across maybe 3 time zones. There's a girl from Texas, there's another one from New York, another one from California. What about you guys? Where are you from?
I'm from New York, he's from Minnesota, he's from North Carolina, then Curtis and Way 2 are from Vancouver. So we're all over the place as well.
Yeah, so how do you manage time? How do you get together to play?
The time's not too far off. It's honestly, it's a 3-hour separation if anything, so it's not that big of a deal, honestly. It's not like if someone's in Europe and someone's in China and
well,
that's being all right.
Yeah, well, this is Team Dignitas. There is the link for their website and how to contact them below. Last request, we always say this, and he'd probably lead you guys into saying this. If you can say namaste to everyone in India, it's just hold your hands and say namaste India. That'd be great. And there's this huge fan club of Dota 2, so namaste India, go Dota 2.
Okay, namaste India, go Dota 2.
Yeah, all of you, all of us together saying, it's namaste.
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 There you go. Okay. Oh, you're gonna do that. Cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Namaste Dota 2.
Thank you so much. It's been.
Also, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors and everything for like everybody who's on here for Dignitas, Alienware, Intel, Antec, Scan, all these. And
why don't you show us everyone which is there? So there's Sound Blaster, Western Digital, Gamer Base, Killer, Multiplay, Scan, Yamna, Twitch, IG, and QPad, along with Alienware, Intel, and Antec.
Shout out to our manager, Charlie. Shout out to our manager, Charlie, who's over there.
Go, Charlie.
Very well.
Well, Charlie's interview is just about to go start. Thank you so much. This is Lord Nod saying bye. That's Navi.
One last one.
Yeah, sure.
Shout out to Ronak and Akrid.
Hey, Ronak. Bacha, everyone loves you in Paris too. See you around. Bye-bye. This is Lord Nod signing off. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.